Hello everybody, Defender of Hyrule here with a brief update for the Smash video I did a while ago now. Shortly after Smash Ultimate was announced, I did a quick video just detailing my concerns for the game and the reasons why I probably won't be getting it. There was a Smash Direct recently which gave a lot more information, so this is kind of just a sort of an update on not only my thoughts on the new info, but also whether or not I'm going to be getting the game. If you haven't seen the original video, I'll put a link in the description. It'll just give you a bit more context as to why I wasn't going to be getting it. But to try and paraphrase it in a brief chunk, ultimately I couldn't be bothered with the repetitiveness. With the previous Smash games, it was just a case of going through Classic Mode, Adventure Mode, All-Star Mode, and God knows what else with all the characters. It was fine in Melee, not too bad in Brawl, but with Smash Wii U, I gave up halfway through. There were so many characters to go through Classic that many times and go through everything else that many times. I did some of it, but I gave up halfway through a lot of it. I just could not be bothered. Even the event matches, I didn't really do many of. I think I did most of them, but I just kind of got a bit bored with it. It was good for the online, and I did the top 5 series, which is great, but I was just concerned that if Smash Ultimate ends up being just the same thing again, with 74 characters I think it is now, if it was just going to be having to be just going through the same stuff time and time again with 74 characters, no, wasn't going to do it. If there was a decent single player campaign, then that can make all the difference. If it was something like the Subspace Emissary, just something to give me a reason to play it for all the time, then I would happily buy the game. With the spirits, I'm actually quite intrigued by it. Originally, it reminded me of the stickers that you got in the Subspace Emissary in Brawl. As you were going through the Subspace Emissary, you'd get stickers from some of the enemies, and when you put the stickers on the character, it gave them certain buffs. And the spirits just seemed like a massively expanded version of that. There's so much you can do with them, with the essentially event matches to get them, then the little mini game of having to shoot them, leveling them up, putting on the characters, the different options you have. Then you can release them, which gives you other things which you can do with. You can combine them. It seems huge, but it's still not really gameplay. It is a little bit, but it's not really like an adventure mode. There is this weird map thing where you go around and you have a look. I think there seems to be some more sort of event matches and all that, but there isn't really a sort of a Subspace Mystery type adventure mode, which is a massive shame, but the spirit stuff does look quite intriguing. I did a post on Twitter not too long ago just to say, colour me intrigued. And luckily they have done away with they've done away with the trophies, and they brought the spirits in instead. And Justin Palmer, who you might know from Super Brawl Productions, he put on Twitter recently that they've actually done it so that the classic mode will vary depending on which character you choose. Brilliant. Hopefully there'll be a bit more to it, because if you haven't got a trophy to collect for doing it with each character, then hopefully there'll be something different, some other reward. So, and maybe the same thing with All-Star, seeing as you used to get a trophy from that as well, but now you don't have that. Maybe there'll be something else, at least something that won't require having to go through the same thing time and time again. If this whole different for each character is just a case of you play as Mario, so you fight as Mario characters, you play as Link, so you fight against Zelda characters, or something like that, so it varies who you fight, then no. But if there is actually something properly different for each character, then that could be very interesting as well. All that being said, I'm still not sure if I'm going to be getting it. Again, it's 60 quid for a game I don't know is going to give me that much time from it. Yes, I could do the Smash top 5 series again. You never know, this time I might even do the top 5 loved and hated assist trophies and Pokeballs, which a few people have requested pretty much since the Brawl one. So maybe this will be the time I do that. You get PT Piranha if you buy the game and register the points before 31st of January, I think it is. And then they've also announced 5 new character stages and a load of music. I think it's £24 for all 5. I have no problem with DLC whatsoever. The Breath of the Wild DLC was really good. Hyrule Warriors on the Wii U, the DLC for that was really good, as was the Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. I've got them both on the Switch now, so all of that's kind of, moot. But at the time, I did get a lot of hours out of it. So it was really good. Just some extra characters and stages in a fighting game, yeah. If it was more event matches, more spirit matches, more something, actual gameplay stuff, then yes, I would be all over it. But as it is just characters and stages, it doesn't really add much to the game. So, and for 25 quid, 24, when I've already spent 60 on the main game, it's a lot of money. I have set up a Patreon account ages ago, but I haven't really done anything with it. I have set up different levels and all that sort of thing, depending on how much people want to pledge. So if... Pledge, is that the right word? Or put in there. So if I can get that off the ground, then great, I can put the money towards Smash Ultimate or other things. If it goes really well, I would really like to cut down my hours, as I have a full-time job, so I'd like to cut down my hours at work so I could do more videos. That would be brilliant. But, you know, I have rent to pay. So at the moment, I just do things in my spare time. And again, you know, 85 quid for a game I'm not really going to play that much. It's a lot of money to spend for very little. I am a little bit more swayed towards getting the game than I was before. Certainly, that direct on, was it a few days ago, has certainly helped. But I'm still not convinced it's going to be a good game for the price and the amount of hours I'll get out of it, just because if it's going to be repetitive, no. And I don't want to drop that amount of money just for a few online matches and a few videos. If people really want the videos and the online matches, then, you know, have a look at my Patreon, put some money in there. It would be greatly appreciated, and I will be able to get the game much sooner rather than later. But as it stands, I certainly won't be rushing. See you next time.